Are we live?
I think we are.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, everyone.
Exciting?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back. For those who are joining us or who are new to our channel, welcome.
Happy Elvis Week, everybody.
Happy Elvis Week.
If you guys...
I'm still bummed out that we didn't get to go.
You know what? We left 2 days before Elvis Week started, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
We were seeing everybody come in, though.
Right as we were leaving, we started seeing all the sideburns coming in, right?
Lots of sideburns.
You know it's Elvis Week when you start seeing the sideburns.
So hopefully you guys got your drinks on, your Elvis merch.
I got mine.
We got our Elvis merch on, so hopefully you guys can join us, and we will be discussing some good things about and some bad things about Elvis.
Elvis Week.
Yes.
I think we're also going to talk about what we did when we were down in Memphis, right?
Yes. Yeah, we had so much. I had so much fun this time around. It was different. The weather was nice. I hate to say this, but it sucked that we didn't get in the pool.
That's true.
We didn't get to go swimming.
Somebody messed up on that pool.
Somebody messed it up. I don't know what happened. Hi, Beth. How you doing? Hi, Rich. Or what is it? Who is it? William.
William.
Oh, yeah. The cool cat's in the house.
Yep. Hello, William. Hello, Beth.
How you guys doing? Beth, I don't know. Did we see you last Wednesday when we were doing our live at Graceland? I don't know if I missed you or were you in and then you popped out. I just don't remember. My memory's shot. Yeah. Do you remember Beth being there? I might have been wrong. I could be wrong.
It's all just a haze. You know what I mean?
Hi, Laura. How you doing? So how grumpy? How you guys doing?
I feel like I need one of those scarves that Elvis used to use, man. Look at me. I'm hot. Look at me.
It's hot. It's actually warm in here, but I think it's the lighting.
I didn't realize it was so warm until we sat down. Yeah.
Yeah. And because, you're so close to me.
We're so close.
You got that body heat.
So that heat. You know what I mean? It's like a honka burning love.
Yep. Hi, David. How you doing? Yeah. Are you already back from...
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's, you know what? We didn't want to come back. We had obligations,
Trust me, Don, I didn't want to come back. I was like, no. Yeah. I was probably practically almost in tears.
We would have loved to have stayed for the candlelit visual, which is
sure.
Is today the 14th?
Yes.
Then that's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. It would be so nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody out there, we've seen lots of videos that are coming in. Through TikTok, through other social media platforms like Facebook, and we're seeing so many. I mean, there's awesome things to do there. It looks like everybody's enjoying themselves, so it's nice to see that.
It's a little bit different than when I first started going to Elvis Week.
Yeah.
Those first at least in the 90s. I didn't go to Elvis Week back in the the 80s, but in the 90s, you rarely saw an Elvis tribute artist. It was rare, you know what I mean? They didn't have any events for tribute artists, like competitions, stuff like that. But now I mean when I go on Facebook and I'm looking up stuff for Elvis Week,
you see it everywhere.
It's all I see.
Yeah.
Which is like I mean, I guess that's what Elvis Week has become in Memphis.
Yeah, before we get into that, it looks like Grumpy said, loving the Elvis Week content. Thank you so much. Adam worked very hard on it. Well, I'm just like the sidekick usually.
We're equal partners.
I'm usually working on other stuff with him. If I'm not recording him, I'm doing other videos. So yeah, as you could tell, I'm more of the other side of the... which I'm doing a lot of the 80s stuff, and... Today I managed to finally get something with Elvis. I did the Elvis and Terry Stafford video. Short.
She did Who's Better?
Whose version is better? And I was doing the Heartthrobs. If you guys seen the videos for the Heartthrobs, 1950 Heartthrobs.
The song Suspicion.
Yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. I don't know who's your favorite. Yeah. You guys are gonna hate me, but I kinda like Terry's only because it's a little more upbeat.
I don't hate you for saying that because
I like Elvis.
Here's the thing: I always have to pick Elvis.
Yeah.
On this one, I'm gonna pick Elvis. But when we were listening to the Terry, what's his name?
Stafford. Am I saying
Stafford? One or the other. When we were listening to his version, I was thinking to myself, well, you know what? This is very good.
Yeah, well,
it's very good.
And he sounds similar. He's got almost the
I
same
think
kind of vibe.
They're both really good versions.
Very similar. When I uploaded both of them, I kind of got scared because I'm like, did I upload the same song?
Yeah.
Because they almost sound kind of, I mean, that's how good it is. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I did skip some people in here. I'm so sorry about that.
If we skipped you, it's just because,
Beth said I wanted to be there. Somehow got them mixed up, unfortunately. No worries, Beth. I must have had you in my thoughts on that day. So no worries. I appreciate everybody. We appreciate you guys for even stopping in last week. You didn't have to. And it was also such a nice, I was telling Adam how it was so exciting to be able to share that moment with you guys as far as writing our names on the wall, because that was my first time doing that as well. So
or just being live from Graceland.
And doing something that we actually like. And obviously we've been trying to prove this time and time again that we are actual Elvis fans and not just, people that are just wanting to do this just to do it. So it's fun. Like I said, I didn't want to leave.
Doing the live and signing the names on the wall, though, it made me think like it would be fun to do other lives in Memphis.
Yeah,
like maybe do a live at Sun Records.
Yeah.
Of course, we couldn't do it in Sun Records, but we could do it outside, Yeah. Or like...
what if we go somewhere and eat?
Yeah.
And just do like a full review, and you guys can just sit there and...
Come along with us.
Come along and see
just don't,
Just don't say anything, right?
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble.
So it would be nice to see all that. Hi, Manly Stranger, if I didn't say it. Thanks for putting my name on the wall. You're welcome, Will. Thank you guys for all you guys. I'm thankful we were able to do that for you guys. Manly Stranger, back in the 80s, tribute artists were not required to purchase a license from Graceland to perform. Is that what they're doing now? Wow.
I'll tell you what, man, some of these tribute artists, they have some really nice suits.
Yeah.
I mean,
my gosh.
These suits that are made, I guess, by BK Enterprises, they're so...
Trust us, we try to get one for...
They are so nice.
We try to get one for you. Remember, they're like over $1,200.
Well, and that's for a cheap one.
And that was, that's like a basic or it was suit. A clearance item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, man, you see some of these impersonators, they have every jumpsuit. And I guess, man, that's like... Could you imagine me walking around the house every day with a different jumpsuit on?
That would be so cool.
I just do it just for fun. You know what I mean?
That would be cool.
Well, today I'm going to wear the peacock suit.
Yeah.
Mari, what do you think?
That would be nice. Or the one that's not my favorite.
the peacock?
It's a joke.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Laura, wish I could be there for the candlelight visual. Yes.
Yeah, we do too.
I've never been there, Laura. So it would have been, like I told Adam, it's such a shame that we weren't able to go. But I mean, it just would have been too expensive. If I had the money, I'd be like, "Yay, we'll be there." But it was expensive.
It's very expensive during Elvis Week. The prices go up. I guess they almost double.
We were kind of close to that high range because we went.
We were close to Elvis Week. So
we kind of paid a little bit more this time for the rooms, but I'm not complaining because. First of all, it's the guest house, and it's right next to Graceland. And Adam, he's a very early bird.
I love to do the morning walk-ups.
Do the morning walks while I'm getting ready, showering, whatever, Yeah. The dews of the morning, right? So Adam,
Before I forget, real quick, I just want to let everybody know if you go to Elvis Week, and if you could only go to Elvis Week for one day or for one night, you got to go for the candlelight visual. That's like the main event.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it's all about.
It really is. And I just hope people get to experience that at least once. I know a lot of people are buying the virtual tour.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I would love to know how that goes, the people that did that.
Yeah.
I really have no
But I just hope, Adam, that they're not too expensive. It's not the same as being there physically. So I don't know why you would charge... I don't know. Yeah. Is it the inconvenience? Is it the video record? I don't know if it's that, but I just think the prices are a little bit too. They are ridiculous for that.
They are very tight with their money. Yeah. They love money over there.
Yeah.
We were staying at the guest house, and we wanted to go swimming. That was like one of the. Okay.
Why not just pay somebody to?
Well, we talked about staying downtown in like this condo we were going to rent.
Oh yeah, we were.
And we were like, that would be cool because we can hang out on Beale Street.
Mm-hmm.
But we love the guest house, and one of the reasons we wanted to go is because we wanted to go swimming, right?
Yep. Oh,
but the pool was closed all 3 nights that we were there. I
was on fire.
And we had a room. Usually our room is like on a higher floor, like in the middle of the hotel.
Yeah.
Well, this time we were all the way at the edge of the hotel.
But see, Adam, I think that's probably they were probably already sold out,
right,
and ready to.
But we were at the end. We were the last room, all the way at the end of the hall. And for some reason, the Wi-Fi would not work on our television or on our phones.
But Adam, you know what? All I gotta say though is I was happy because I was by the stairway in case there was a fire.
We were right by the stairs. But anyways, at checkout, I told the
we tried to get it.
I told the woman, I said, you know what? When it was time to pay, I said, look, I said, we actually came here. We wanted to swim. I said, for 3 nights, we couldn't swim at all. And then I said, and the Wi-Fi didn't work in our room. We couldn't even watch television in our room.
Nope.
I said, is there something you can do for us? Can you give us like a free breakfast or something? And she's like, oh, no, we cannot give free breakfast.
We don't get comps.
We cannot do that. She's like,
we could just.
I could give you your resort fee.
Refund.
I could refund you your resort fee.
For each day.
Which is $13 a day. So, what is that?
Like what? 26?
Yeah.
About what?
13 times 3. So, that's what we got.
Like 39 bucks. I just don't see the point.
Really, I just wanted a free breakfast. Damn.
What would it best say? Really enjoyed the mausoleum tour. It was very nice. It was very nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. And there was a really nice lady.
Yes.
We don't know who she was, but she was working there, and she guided us through the whole thing.
Yeah, very nice lady there. Manly Strange Jim Brown, the king from Belfast, has an awesome Elvis version of AC/DC's Whole Lotta Rosie on YouTube. Oh, I gotta check that out.
Oh, wow. The king from Belfast.
We'll say cool cats in the house. Yes, you are.
You know it, man.
Yes, today, if you perform as Elvis anywhere in the world, EPE can enforce copyright. You have to pay for an annual license. Yeah. So is that what DMC and everybody does now?
Remember Vegas? They totally did away with the Elvis impersonators.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to Vegas, but that's what I've heard.
Wow.
So.
Beth said we saw Jimmy Holmes 2 weeks ago. He wore the American Eagle outfit. It was beautiful. Bet it was. Don't get Adam jealous.
You know what? We have a house packed full of Elvis memorabilia. But you start talking about these jumpsuits, man, I'm going to get jealous real quick.
You're going to laugh at this one. Manly Stranger says, did you both watch any Elvis movies at night in the theater? Tell why we don't.
Well, we never got to. We never get to.
But tell us why we stopped. They said they put the same thing.
They played the same 5 movies. Or, I don't know, 7 movies. Do they have 7 different ones?
The same.
Elvis made 33 movies. He made, he made 31 movies as an actor. And then he made 2 documentary films.
And we see the same.
And they never switch them out.
I think I could name them. It's Love Me Tender, right?
Love Me Tender.
Isn't it the Aloha for sure?
Aloha from Hawaii, which is not even one of his movies.
And it's the...
do they do 68 Comeback?
Yeah, I think they do the 68 Comeback, and then they do...
That's the Way It Is.
That's the Way It Is. I think that's...
Oh, Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas, yeah. I'm trying to think.
They do. I think they do This Is Elvis. They might do This Is Elvis. I don't remember.
But why? There's so many Elvis, but every time we go... It's the same. I mean, we've been there.
We were wondering,
like 4 times.
What would they have to pay to get
I don't know.
the Elvis movie over there?
Oh yeah, the
Austin Butler movie. I know some people don't like that movie, but it's on Tubi now, isn't it, Mari? Yeah. Didn't we see it on Tubi?
It is on Tubi. If you guys haven't,
if you haven't
seen, I'm sure you guys have, but for those who haven't,
well, if you want to watch it for free, the Tubi app is free.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have that in Australia or but in the United States, we got Tubi TV. That's the free app, and
Oh gosh. William said would go to buy Elvis postcards and buttons. Yeah, there's so many.
William, I remember you saying that when we were in Memphis. You were like, "Did you see any good?" Yeah, we did see a few.
I've seen a few, but some of them were really overpriced. Like for a button that was little tiny one, it's like $10. Like really.
We didn't.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm like, I'm not gonna spend $10 on a little. You can't even. Button. You need like a.
We got a few souvenirs. Huh? We got a few souvenirs for ourselves.
We did. We'll show them to you guys.
Yeah.
Dave said, Elizabeth. Oh, that's to Elizabeth. I'm sorry, to Beth. Oh, Grumpy EP has made it crazy. Yep. David said, Mom and I went. Where'd you go, David? Mom and I. Oh gosh, these. Went to the presentation at the Mausoleum by John Daly.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I know John Daly does the Elvis Presley pawn shop.
Yeah.
He gets all this awesome memorabilia. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit jealous. Tonight's the night where I get to tell everybody how jealous I am.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit jealous of John Daly because he gets his hands on some good memorabilia. You know what I mean?
And trust me, he does.
You know, I mean, he buys out entire collections.
Yeah.
When someone unfortunately passes away and their family's like, what do I do? What do I do with all this Elvis stuff? John Daly.
You need to start.
He's like Superman, man. He swoops in.
You need to say in your videos.
Gets all that Elvis stuff.
You accept donations, Elvis donations.
Well, he buys it. He doesn't.
Oh, well, he buys it. Well, then he's buying it. So don't complain.
He buys it and sells it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But something tells me he's getting good deals.
I'm sure he is. Yeah. What is it? Modern Retro Radio. Adi, how you doing, City? Thanks for writing my name on the brick walls of Graceland. You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Yeah. You know. It was nice. And like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for joining us that day. It was really nice. The weather was beautiful and we weren't burning up like we were the day before.
You know, here's the deal. We love going down to Memphis as often as we can. But really the reason we went this last time was we were like, we told everybody we were going to put their names on the wall.
We did mention that.
We said, that was one of the main reasons. We're like, let's go down there and do it.
Yeah.
So.
I think a while back, our friend, like the one that I mentioned to you guys, Keith, from New York, he's one of our first, the OG subscribers. Yes. He was our first one to subscribe, believe it or not. He made me feel sad because
we
had promised we were going to go to Graceland, but then something came up and then we decided not to, and then we thought
things happen,
and they're like, well, do we have our things in order, our budget,
Yeah.
And so then I told him, I think it's a sign. We need to go because it was meant for, to go and we promised something. I usually tend to keep our word. So I was like, I was so happy and blessed that we were able to keep the word and
we did
put his name on there. So he was happy with us. So, I'm happy.
It was fun. And you know what? I got to say this real quick. Even though we had a little bit of a poor experience this time at the guest house.
Oh, yes.
I got to say, I would still stay at the guest house anytime. You know what? Even with that poor experience, I still love that place.
I do too. Know? I mean,
Mari never got to stay at the Heartbreak Hotel, which was really cool.
Right.
And our friend Mike, we had a conversation about the Heartbreak Hotel when we were in Memphis.
I do have to tell you. I have to tell you that story, but I'll wait till you're done. Don't let me forget.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done with my part. I'm done.
You guys, you guys are gonna laugh at this one. We're not that big, famous, or nothing like that right now. We don't try to be. We're not those people like those YouTubers that are like, we're Mari and Adam.
We're small fish in a big pond.
So it was funny. We were meeting our friend, our friend, I should say, our AM Vintage friend, Mike, who lives down there. He lives in Mississippi.
Yeah, he lives by. Kind of near where Jerry Lee used to live.
Yeah.
So.
He decided to meet us there, which we're so thankful to him because he was nice enough to come to where we were at. And so he called us and let us know he was already down in the, in the lobby.
In the lobby, yeah.
And when we get down there, Mike is, obviously we're speechless and he's speechless. But it was so cool that we were right by the. I was telling Adam this because he didn't know.
Oh yeah.
The lady that ordered
at the front desk.
The lady at the front desk was looking at us. Was looking at him, Mike, because Mike was like, it's surreal meeting you.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, it's surreal meeting you guys." You know,
and the lady's like wondering, like, who the heck are
she's
these
like, "Who
guys?
are these guys?" She's like, "What TV show are these guys from?" You know.
And I'm over here looking at Mike like, no, please don't say that. Just because I'm over here getting embarrassed myself. Yeah. But not in a bad way.
No,
but
Mike was awesome.
The lady just looked at like, who the hell are these people? They're nobody.
These guys? No, but he was just excited to see us because we'd never met in person before. Yeah. And we were excited to see him too. Yeah. So we had a great time.
He was awesome. And like everybody, and we met Laura as well. So
it's fun meeting meeting the so people exciting. That you talk to on here, It's like,
here comes the train. I didn't miss that train. I'll tell you
that. But this is Elvis Week, and that is the mystery train, man.
No, Audie, Follow the Dream is hands down Elvis's funniest movie.
We need to watch that.
It rarely gets aired or shown.
We should review that one.
Did you all go to Marlowe's at all? No, Dave, we did not go to Marlowe's this time.
No, you know what? There's two places I wanted to go that we didn't get to go, and that's one was Marlowe's.
Yeah.
And the other was Hernando's Hideaway.
Yep.
So those are two places that next time.
Current favorite is Tickle Me. That's Richard. Is that William or is that Grumpy? Will said I got 2B. Audie said Tickle Me is escapism bliss.
Yeah, Tickle Me's fun,
Oh God. Did you eat at the Egg King owned and operated by the grandson of Mary Jenkins?
No, that's another place. You know what? You keep putting these places on our list.
Yeah.
We were talking, Mari and I.
Uh-huh.
And we could spend over 2 weeks in Memphis and still not see all the places we want to see.
No, you guys, you literally, if you're coming, especially for those who are coming out of the country, like Michelle, I'm not sure if she's in here or not, or Frederick, or other Michelle, I think the other Michelle, there's 2 Michelles from Australia. If you guys are coming from a different country, you at least need 2 weeks.
Because
I mean,
we were there for 3 days, and we were driving all over the place, and we still didn't get to see.
We couldn't get enough.
We didn't stop for anything. We were driving from here to here to here, which is back and forth. You know?
Something we don't do and don't have energy for if we were here.
I mean, we went to Audubon Drive.
Yeah.
We went to Lauderdale Courts.
Yeah.
We went to Jerry Lee Lewis's house.
And one of the homes that Elvis purchased after, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
That's the Audubon Drive, the one he purchased before Graceland.
Yeah, that was a really nice house.
Yeah.
Gosh, where else did
we went to Aretha Franklin's birthplace.
Yes, that was a little scary.
It was in a rough neighborhood. You guys, really,
it was
really rough. Most of the
hold on, sweetie. Sure. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know the comments are like we're backed up, and I'm like I can't catch up. So please do me a favor if I skip you, or because I know we have a lot to talk. We haven't talked to you guys in a while, but I feel like we're probably talking over you guys.
If you feel like your comment got lost somewhere, just type it in again.
Please, because I'm not even close, and I know
it gets hard to scroll back so far.
I'm not asking you guys not to comment,
right?
But please don't feel like we're ignoring you guys because we're talking way too much about our experience or whatever. But I guess we're trying to catch you guys up too.
Yeah.
Of everything we went through. Yeah. Hi, Lillian, sweetie. Who else is in here? Rockin' Luke is in here. I think before we can start, get everybody else. Love your shirt, Adam.
Hello, Lillian, Rockin' Luke.
Beth, I love your shirt.
Thank you very much. I had a different shirt on.
Uh-huh.
I changed right before the live. You remember the old nightclub?
Yeah.
That used to be on Beale Street called Elvis Presley's Memphis?
Yeah.
It was where the old Lansky Brothers building is.
Yes.
Well, that was the shirt I had on, but
that's one of the things we really didn't get to do is kind of like we like visiting the
Peabody. We didn't go to
Peabody, which we like.
Yeah.
But we did see something cool on Beale Street. Well, not on Beale Street, but close to Beale Street that we didn't see before. You took a nice video, which I don't think you.
Oh, there's a really nice new park right off of Beale Street, and it's like a Martin Luther King Memorial Park.
Yes.
And it's
awesome.
all about the time that he spent in Memphis.
Yes. Oh my Lord.
There's really nice big photos on display in the park, and there's fountains, and his speeches are on display in this park.
Yes.
It's right near the B.B. King Blues Club. I don't remember. Mari might find what the name of the park is.
I'm trying to see, you guys, because not only that, what is it?
It's a really nice spot if you just want to sit and relax.
Is it Beale Street?
Yeah.
It's MLK Reflection Park is what it's called.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Yes.
MLK Reflection Park.
Yes. But one thing I liked about this park, you guys, is not only do they highlight, I guess, the important events that happen, in his life, but they also have the photographer.
Yes.
I'm trying to get his name.
All the photos that are on display in the park were taken by one specific photographer.
Yes.
And he was also the photographer for Stax Records. He took all of their photos,
including Elvis,
and he took some photos of Elvis and all kinds of.
Yeah.
So they also, in this Martin Luther King Park, they also have a little memorial for the photographer.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Beth, where is your hubby? I have not seen Ed.
Yeah, we miss Ed.
We miss him.
Hey, we love Ed.
I just wonder, did something happen? Has he been working too hard?
We know he's a hard worker.
We pray everything's okay. Lillian, yes, love the videos you guys visit the apartment where he was growing up.
That was fun. I had never, when I was a teenager, I went there with my dad, but we didn't go inside.
Yeah.
So it was so cool to go in the apartment.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know we would be able to.
No.
We just stopped by, walked in.
But to be honest with you guys, the stench, the smell was
from the dog.
I guess it was the dog.
There was right above Elvis's apartment, because you could actually live in the Lauderdale Courts.
Yeah.
And it's actually a nice place.
So the only apartment that's not touched, obviously, is his.
Elvis's, and you could actually rent that out for like $200 a night.
I think she said $250
$250 a night, something like that.
And they don't do like the year. You know how you have to do yearly advances and all that.
Yeah.
She specified that that's not the case because they try to keep it open for everybody to. In order
and they do not rent it out overnight during Elvis Week.
Yes.
Or during the birthday celebration, because they want to be able to give tours.
Yeah. And they should, because then you imagine if somebody rents those during those days,
nobody gets
to
see
it. Yeah. So I think that's awesome, and I'm sure they got busy.
And we had a private tour. It was just
we did.
You and I, and that was it.
Very nice, you guys. Yeah.
So.
Just listening. Oh, Ed's there. Hi, Ed.
How's it going, Ed?
Thank you so much, Ed. We missed you. I'm just not sure if you were here or not.
We usually don't do our lives in this format.
No, we don't, you guys.
But we wanted to be able to
walk around and
give a little tour since it's Elvis Week.
Yes.
Show some of the memorabilia. So that's why we're like this
speaking of good memorabilia, you have one that
Check this out.
Mike ended up giving it to you.
Yeah, this was a gift.
Did show it. I think we did show it on the other live, did we?
I don't think we
did. I thought we did.
Because maybe we did in the hotel room.
We did it in the hotel room. Yep.
Well, in case you missed it, now it's full of coffee, so now it's being used.
Yeah.
That's a big mug.
Hi, Aaliyah. How you doing, sweetie? You know, Aaliyah, I did not forget you. I know you messaged me again, but I did not see your message anymore. I don't know if it disappeared, but you were asking more or less if we remembered where we put your name down.
Yeah. I all I could say is it's in the middle of the wall. Like it's in the middle of the wall.
Yeah.
And then it's in the middle. You know what I mean?
So it might be
it's definitely not on one of the ends.
Yeah.
I remember yours was right in the middle because there was a lot to it.
Yeah. And this is the mug that I got from Mike. You guys could probably see it better than it was maybe during last live because it was a little dark and stuff. But
you gotta love Lucy,
right? It's so cool. The color red just pops. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So thank you so much, Mike. As always, we were very appreciative. Don't expect anything.
I wonder what shows like back in those days Elvis watched. Like comedy-wise. Did Elvis watch I Love Lucy? Did he watch...
I'm sure he did. You probably I'm laughing.
Was he more of a Dick
I'm
Van Dyke
get
kind
mad
of
and
guy?
shoot the TV when his show didn't come on. That would be a good skit.
Yeah.
My show's not coming on.
My show's not coming on. Where's my?
We'll probably get banned.
Where's the revolver? Yeah.
We'll probably get banned.
Yeah.
But speaking of donations, you guys, and gifts and all that, we want to thank you guys.
Thank you so much, everybody.
We cannot express that. We were even shocked after the live. I couldn't believe that you guys would even give us anything. We were doing that out of our heart. We wanted to do that. We didn't expect anything back.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. So
Very.
thank you very much.
Very nice gesture. Thank you so much. As always, we truly appreciate you guys.
Can I, real quick, since...
Thank you, Lillian.
Can I show the shirts? Because
Yes.
I see Rockin' Luke is in here.
Rockin' Luke.
And Rockin' Luke asked, hey, you know, you guys said you were going to try to get some Jerry Lee
Oh,
Lewis.
my tank tops are going. I was so mad one of my tank tops.
She spilt a little Dr. Pepper on one of her... On a white Jerry Lee tank
Will?
top.
Will, I've been misbehaving, Will. I got off my water diet. Probably for this week only. I'll probably get back on the water and the, what was it, my ginger ale. But I got my Dr. Pepper, which I shouldn't. It's not good for my face.
She needed a little sugar this time. I know it's Elvis week, but I'm going to do just a real quick thing with the Jerry Lee stuff that we got. And you know, there's a big Elvis Jerry Lee connection, so I think it fits in. So real quick, check out that hat right there.
It's so cool. Look, you got the little flames.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
We're always looking for Jerry Lee Lewis memorabilia.
Yes.
Well, really t-shirts.
Yes.
And you can't find a Jerry Lee t-shirt anywhere in Memphis.
No.
And so when we were down there, I told this story before. We went on Facebook Marketplace, typed in Jerry Lee Lewis, and there was this guy that had a ton of Jerry Lee t-shirts for sale. And it turned out he was one of Jerry Lee's bass players.
How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And not only before that, too, we actually had him, we asked him if we could one of these days possibly interview him.
Yeah, and he said sure.
He said sure. How awesome is that?
He gave us his contact information. And
so hopefully we'll be doing that soon.
Here's a cool sweatshirt right here.
Yeah.
That's a really neat sweatshirt. These are shirts that were sold at Jerry Lee shows. So that's really cool. You know, they had a pink one too.
You would have worn that.
I almost bought the pink one.
You should have.
And I thought, you know what? It's 2024. Damn it! I'll wear a pink shirt. Elvis wore pink.
Elvis wore pink. And he wore makeup.
Yeah.
Darn it.
So you know what? I almost got the pink one.
He rocked the eyeliner shoe. I was like, I need some tips.
Yeah. Here's this one.
Ladies. Hi, Kathy. How you doing, sweetie? Lacey, how you doing, sweetie? Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. I love that you guys are welcoming everyone that's coming in the chat. You guys are awesome. Please make sure to click on that like button. I can't say it enough. It does help our channel.
That's my favorite right there.
This is so cool.
So yeah, we finally have some Jerry Lee clothes to wear.
Now he's got to be rocking it.
I do have one Jerry Lee shirt that I've had for years. And it's the one where he's given the finger.
Yeah, you're still waiting for the meet and greet with Rockin' Luke so you guys can do a song together.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey.
You guys gotta... that's gonna be a #1 record right there.
I think it might be.
For 2024, you guys.
I gotta have a cool name.
But you guys gotta have a cool...
It can't just be Rockin' Luke and Adam. I need a cool name, too.
What did you...
But it can't be Rockin' Adam, because he's already Rockin' Luke.
So it's Rockin' Luke and...
I don't want to steal from William, but I was going to say Cool Cat Adam.
William be like,
no. Rockin' Luke and Cool Cat Adam.
He patting that right
Come
now.
on, William.
He patting that.
William don't care. William's cool. He shares. He's a sharing kind of guy.
Sure.
He's got that Elvis generosity.
Kathy, how you doing? Say, how's your dad doing? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing well. If your family is in need of a prayer, please let us know. I pray. So please let us know.
AM Vintage is here for you guys.
Yeah. God is great. He made our trip possible, so we have to be thankful. And thankful for you guys too. That's
the
good to
AM
hear,
Vintage
Kathy.
family.
Yes. I don't know. We're missing some friends though. I don't see Michelle. I don't see Kathy. I don't see Wanda.
Yeah.
I don't see
Gina.
Rin.
Gina has a.
What happened to Rin?
Gina has a thing with her cousin.
What happened to who was the other one? Stevie.
Well,
is it Stevie Ray. I haven't been.
I'm surprised Stevie Ray's.
It's probably because I'm not wearing tank tops.
If you had a tank top on, Stevie Ray would be here.
Speaking of tank tops, you guys, I bought 2 Jerry Lee. Right.
Two Jerry Lee.
You
got a black and a white.
Yeah, a black one, which I already used, so it's gonna get washed.
Yeah.
But the white one, I was driving. We were on our way to Johnny Cash. That's the one thing that was funny though. We were leaving the guest house, okay, you guys.
Yeah.
And we had Jerry Lee shirts.
She kept saying
shirts on, and I felt so bad.
Well, she kept saying, it's getting ready to be Elvis week. We're at Graceland.
Everybody was staring at us.
And we're wearing Jerry Lee shirts.
We're leaving the Elvis.
And I kept telling her, I'm like, Mari, Elvis people like Jerry Lee. They understand.
No, honey, that just
it's all.
I felt
it
so
all goes
bad,
together.
you guys. I felt so bad.
It's like if you're at the guest house and you see someone wearing a Johnny Cash shirt. It's like, of course.
But we weren't. Yeah. But
or if they're wearing
this was Elvis Week.
If they're wearing a Stax Records shirt, it's like cool. Stax Records. It's all.
Everybody was looking at us like we're wearing Jerry Lee. We're walking out.
She thought they were going to try to throw us out. What, Jerry Lee? You got a Jerry Lee shirt on? Get the hell out of here.
I was so scared. I told myself that we were gonna get kicked out. Yeah. Obviously, something's gonna happen, but no.
Anyways, and if they would have said something, I would have just stood up and say, "Tell them the killer."
The killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a killer or killer.
The killer. Tell them the killer was here.
The killer.
Yeah. Damn. That was an extreme close up of my nose.
That was. You better not have nose hairs.
I might have.
Well, anyways, you guys, we were driving. We were excited to go see Johnny Cash's house. And next thing you know, what happened? Oh, we ordered a pop from McDonald's.
We were very thirsty. We stopped at McDonald's.
And I went to pick up, you shouldn't do this, you guys. I picked it up.
The lid.
Probably by the lid.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it got loose. And when I went to drink it, spilled. And I was so mad.
Yeah. All over the Jerry Lee. I think if we...
And it was white.
Yeah.
And the pop is not, it's like, it's dark.
We've had so much going on. We have not had a chance to wash a load of whites yet. So we have not washed that yet. No. We're hoping with a little bleach.
It's so cute, you guys, because it's a tank top, but he's actually playing I guess it's just a silhouette of Jerry.
He's standing up playing.
And he's standing playing the piano.
With his hair hanging over.
Kind of like that one that you showed with the piano. Yeah. I think it's like that, but it's a silhouette. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Cool Kid Adam. See? It's got a ring to it.
David says some of the Jerry Lee Lewis people don't like Elvis though. Laugh out loud. I see a lot of them calling him the real king of rock and roll.
Well,
that's what I said. We were getting David. I was going to just call David Dave. Sorry, Dave. Maybe you don't want to be called Dave. But David, I told you, there was people looking at us like, why are they wearing... And Adam don't care, but I do. I'm really self-conscious. I'm like, I'm wearing a Jerry Lee shirt.
Yeah.
We're at the guest house. And then you see all these sideburns. But you know who I got to see that I was so happy?
I knew you were going to talk about this dude right now. She got to see her other boyfriend.
And did you see that he winked at me?
He winked at her. John Paul Keith.
I'm telling you
she
guys.
She loves that guy, John Paul Keith. Man.
Okay, this is how bad timing it was. Adam had to get his Jerry Lee Lewis.
I had to get the Jerry Lee stuff, so we had to leave, and we didn't get to see John Paul.
I wanted to take a picture with him. I think this is third, fourth time I see him?
Real quick, John Paul Keith is a musician who he does a lot of gigs at the guest house.
Yes, but he also has his own music, which me and Adam actually enjoy listening to it.
We've heard his original stuff on Spotify.
Yeah.
Because at the guest house, he only plays Elvis and occasionally a Jerry Lee or a Johnny Cash song.
But there's a cool video with him actually singing on is it a subway or is he on a bus? No,
he's on a bus in Memphis.
He's singing, yeah.
And he's just jamming out. It's really good.
It's so cool.
But what's that song on Spotify we always listen to?
I Ain't Done Loving You Yet.
I Ain't Done Loving You Yet by John Paul Keith from Memphis, Tennessee.
Do you think he's talking about me?
He might be talking about you. But hey, if you guys like Memphis music and you like Elvis and Jerry Lee, then go on Spotify. And this is just a free plug because we love this guy.
We do.
John Paul Keith.
Yeah.
And he's the musician that always plays at the guest house at Graceland.
Yeah, he kind of got, I don't know, we kind of try to get him.
He's got a Buddy Holly kind of
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of that. Because he wears his glasses in... Or the Roy Orbison.
Or if you remember the guy Marshall Crenshaw from the 80s.
That's the style. Yeah.
And he's great.
Very cool, you guys. But he also plays with someone there. I don't think he plays with him on the road. I'm not sure, but he's always with another person.
He's with another guy.
And he plays awesome.
They jam out.
They be jamming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the guest house used to have a piano in the lobby. And I don't know why they got rid of the piano. Now I just see it's all like acoustic stuff.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a piano though? People can actually, if they can play, they can get on there and start.
That would be awesome, you know.
You know, you start up a
live
concert there.
You know, you got some people that might think they can play, and then they get up there, and everybody else is like, "Can you, you know?" Where my brother works, not where my brother works. My brother's restaurant. It's called Old School Pizza. It's like you know.
Yeah.
It's all pop culture stuff. Where there's a piano in the restaurant, but there's a sign on the piano. And it says, if your name is not Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, Jerry Lee Lewis, or Liberace, please don't play this piano.
They should add Rock and Luke to the list.
Rock and Luke. If your name is not Rock and Luke, stay away from this piano, please.
Rock and Luke, we're just sending you love.
Yeah, we love Rock and Luke, man.
Laura said, "Oh, Laura, you're going to Elvis night at Chicago White Sox baseball game?
Didn't it already happen?
On the 23rd?
Oh, it's the 23rd.
They have ETAs before the game and other stuff. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I thought it already happened, but I guess...
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
okay,
cool.
Laura, you forgot to invite me. What happened? No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? If we lived in Chicago, we'd go.
We're just kidding, Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, please take some... I hope you take some cool pictures. We'd love to see them.
Yeah. We would love to go, but...
Yeah. Hi, Carson. How you doing?
Hey, man. Carson. We know that guy. How's it going, Carson?
How's it going?
Seems like we just saw you just today. I don't know.
Feels like we did.
Yeah.
Laura says, my brother and son-in-law are taking me. That's pretty awesome. Well, have fun.
That's really
enjoy.
Cool.
Yes. And speaking of... I
hope they have like some kind of Elvis... Did she just say they had a giveaway?
No, I thought it was ETAs, or did they? Were there giveaways?
It'd be cool if they give something like a shirt.
It would be nice, though they have ETAs. I don't know. They might give something out, freebies. You never know.
In Memphis, whenever they had like an Elvis night at the Redbird Stadium, they'd give like a bobblehead.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. So. I like baseball games, though. Adam's not much of a sports person.
No, I'm not really. But you know what? Going to a baseball game is fun.
You go?
Yeah, I'll go.
I love baseball.
I'll go. Just for the food. I just want to go and have like a hot dog.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't drink that often.
Yeah.
But maybe at a baseball game I'll have a beer.
You never know. You get lucky. You might see some
movie
stars. You might see John Cusack in there somewhere. Well, actually, he's always at the White Sox. Right? I don't think he's in the... he's in the... I think he's in the... No, am I wrong? He's at the Cubs. He's the Cubs. He's a Cubs fan. The White Sox, I don't think so.
Yeah. In Chicago, you have to choose. Either you like the Cubs.
I like them both.
Or the White Sox.
But I guess...
Well, you're from Indiana, so you get to like them both.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Back to Elvis talk.
This is Lacey Lafalo. Luke got to play Liberace's... Oh my God, are you serious,
Oh, that's
Lacey?
cool.
Liberace's piano at his now closed Vegas museum. He had to sign a form, and when they asked who he was trained by, Luke said, myself.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Real quick, could I say something about Liberace?
Yes.
Liberace's version, other than Elvis, because I love Elvis's version, but Liberace has such a good version of The Impossible Dream.
Oh, yeah.
It'll bring tears to your eyes, man. It's like, I can't even listen to that sometimes. I'll just like.
There's a lot of songs that Liberace
It's
does
so
that are
good.
really, really
So,
nice. Yeah.
I could totally listen to some Liberace.
You can too. His
Anyways.
style, he was so flamboyant.
He was awesome.
You know, back in the day, it was like, wow, glamorous. And then I think there's a really cool story. I don't know if you guys are not into the paranormal and stuff. Here we go. Got a story for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Debbie Gibson, I know there was a short story. I think Debbie Gibson said that she actually, I don't know if she bought the piano or if it was given to her by some of the previous owner, but it was owned by Liberace and it was a glass piano. And supposedly one of the pieces fell. And it was like she was, I don't know, in some way connected or talking to Liberace or something. It was so cool. I don't know if you guys checked that out, but I didn't know that she owned one of his pianos, which is awesome.
A glass piano.
Yeah, the glass pianos. I've never seen it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I have not seen the glass piano.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's
yeah, he had all kinds of wild pianos.
I figured it'd be like glass, you know, like the bling, but
Yeah,
I don't know, glass though? That's pretty cool. I know we missed some of you guys. Please forgive us. Carson said, yeah, that was me. Aaliyah, I love that one story of Elvis after going in the pool. He walked in the room where all the women were blow drying their hair, and Elvis asked them to do his hair while the guys were outside air drying. That is so cool. Did you hear that story?
No, but you know what? See, Elvis, he knew, like, he wanted to go hang out with the women. You know, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
You know, what, are you going to hang out with all the guys?
Yeah. Oh, Adi, he said next year you two should stop through Nashville so we can meet up.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. I didn't know you. We didn't know you were in Nashville.
We were in Nashville about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were there 3-4 weeks ago, Adi. We didn't know.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That would have been cool. Yes, we got a plan for that. That'd be awesome. And Mari, was that each of your kids on the rides with you at Hollywood? They're so... Yeah. That's Adam's kids.
Yeah.
Yes. I like to call them neighbors' kids.
The neighbors' kids.
Sometimes when they don't act right, I'm like, they're not our kids, they're neighbors' kids.
Yeah. No, that was them. They like to star in an occasional video.
We do.
Yeah.
I know we don't do like family stuff, and we don't really we don't try to advertise that, but if it's a family trip like that, I don't see anything wrong with it. We're not trying to put our kids out there like that either. So but yeah, so people know we do have a family. And my daughter was in there, Kathy. She was the one in there with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So my daughter was there with us too. So all of us in that what is it?
In the raft.
Calling the raft.
Yeah. We all knew each other.
My daughter and her boyfriend, and then Adam and I, and then our 2 kids.
What we're talking about, if you guys don't know, is we went to Dollywood, and we just put out a video today, which is our trip to Dollywood.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, check it out. I think it's a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Mari and I watched it about 2 hours ago.
And I forgot all about it. It's so fun there. And then we didn't realize that once we left, there was a flood. A pretty
big flood,
flood, and they had to close it. So we got there just in time, I think. So
well, I don't know. I told Mari, I said, "Oh man, we missed the flood. That would have been great."
Well, the thing was
AM vintage.
Yeah, but the day before they had that broken pipe or something.
They had a broken water main.
So it was like really, and then we got to visit the next day, but then next week it floods. So it's kind of weird.
And you know what? It flooded about 6 months ago, I think. I remember seeing on the news that there was a flood there.
They really got to do something about that.
It's really interesting. Yeah.
William said, "Oh, you seen that episode? What did you think about it, William? Do you know what you were? Obviously, you know what I was talking about, huh?" They were so cute. Kathy said, "Looks like y'all got soaked on that one." Yeah. Yep, we did.
We did. Everybody was very concerned about the phone because
I sat on it, Kathy.
Yeah, she was sitting on her phone.
And it got all wet. And I'm like, I forgot about it. Why did I We need one of those plastic bags or just something you got to show your
Let me show my new bag.
You got to show your merchandise, yeah.
We went all over Tennessee looking for a bag that I could wear.
A man purse.
And we finally found this one on Beale Street.
What do you guys call it? Is it a man purse?
I guess it's a man purse.
Or is it?
But hey, tell them what happened though. We found this at a shop on Beale Street.
Uh-huh.
And then 5 minutes later.
Oh my God! Don't
after
tell
I
that.
bought it, real
Don't
quick.
even tell
After
that
I already
story.
paid for it and ripped the tags off and put it on.
Oh my Lord!
5 minutes later, we find it for like $15 less. So, oh well.
Let's just say that I was not happy.
I was just happy to have it, you know.
I was like, go return this now. But it didn't work. Aaliyah, there you guys. I'm gonna always find them. Oh yes, Aaliyah, that's awesome, sweetie. Well, welcome to our family. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have a really thick wallet. This thing is just full of stuff. So I hate putting that thing in my back pocket. I hate carrying a wallet. And then you got a phone in your pocket, and then you put your keys in your pocket.
That's not even the worst part, you guys. The worst part is I'm more of a tomboy, and I don't wear a purse.
So, and then Mari's giving me her stuff to carry. So, this is the Elvis bag right here. It's kind of like, remember everybody was putting the hip packs around instead of putting them on their hips. They were
now
putting...
it's like you're the woman in the relationship and I'm
yeah.
the man.
It's always like, okay, hey, you
I'm
got your
like, "Go get
purse?
Hey, when we're leaving, I'm like, where's your purse?
I'm like, I got the purse. I got my purse.
We need to do a skit with that.
Yeah.
Go get your purse.
I can't find my purse. Where's my purse, Mari?
You're gonna have to do something like that.
Am I busting your eardrum?
Yeah.
Oh, let me kind of get, so you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's like this, and if you want, you kind of swing it to the back, and you just have the Elvis strap in the front.
And you gotta get some shorts like this.
Get some shorts like this.
As long as they're not too tight.
You know.
Not like you're gonna get some corn.
There we go.
There you go.
So that's the Elvis bag. It's a nice little bag, you know what I mean? It's got some good room in there for all kinds of...
Lillian said, do we have Instagram? Is that what I'm on? I don't know.
I don't think we do have Instagram.
I thought we
Instagram
do.
is like photos, right?
Yes, we do, right?
Do
Is
we
that where
have
the
it?
video? We don't have Twitter. It's Instagram, right? Isn't that where you got reels?
Right.
I
Well,
think
Twitter
we
is
do,
now
Lillian.
X.
We do,
right?
sweetie, but we tried it, put it this way, and we were getting well, since I take care of it, I say I.
Yeah. We were bombing on Instagram.
No, I wasn't worried about the bombing.
Oh,
I was worried about these weirdos, and they were just, very disrespectful, and I don't mean it like cursing. They were just sending inappropriate messages, like, like if it was an online dating site.
Right.
And I'm like, what is this? I thought this was Instagram, but I was getting really bad requests and all that, so I just stopped responding. Stop putting stuff on there. But yeah. David says, what? Give some of the stuff in the wallet to me, Adam. Especially those pieces of paper with old, what is that?
With old presidents
on them.
Yeah.
What?
Just send email your address. We'll send those out to you.
Robbie says, I brought Hubs a merce. Is that what you call it? A couple of years ago. He loves it now.
Yeah, a merce.
Hi, Kat. How you doing? Hola, Kat. How you doing?
Hello. There was an episode of Seinfeld, I think, where he was carrying a purse, a man purse. I can't remember the specifics. But,
oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Kat. I don't think we've seen you here before, Kat.
Hello, Kat.
Oh, welcome so much. Welcome.
It's good to see you.
We are fans of Elvis, but we're also fans of anything that's retro. So usually today we do our 80s live, but we thought it would be nice to do a special because it's Elvis week. So we decided to put that aside for today.
It's coming to the end of Elvis week.
Yes.
And tomorrow's the candlelight vigil.
Yes. And Adam, we did kind of strayed away from our topics. We did have just topics that we wanted to discuss with you guys regarding Elvis week, and one of them was the pros and cons of Elvis week. Did you have any?
Well,
specifically, like, did you want
the cons would be real quick. The
cons?
Cons, just off the top of my head, is everything is going to cost more. I mean,
hi Tyler, how you doing today?
The lodging. I mean, so the hotel, all the hotel prices go up, and then I mean, it costs a fortune, really, to go to Elvis Week and have a great time.
Yeah. And
to be able to do all the stuff you want to do. It's something you've got to save up to do.
Yeah.
You don't just, for most people, it's like you don't just say, you know what the heck, let's go to Elvis Week. this is something you plan like a year in advance.
And Adam, I don't have the same experience as you, obviously, because you went to several of these events. I guess with my only experience that I've seen, and this is just by observing prices from last year to this year, it seems like they kind of increased. And the more I see, like, also the rise in these ETAs and all that, and I just don't see the point. But I feel like really bad for saying that I don't like the ETAs, and I shouldn't say that because it's not even about them. It's just the idea, I guess. I don't think it's the point.
Well, I started thinking about this, and Elvis Week, they used to have a lot of the people that worked with Elvis, a lot of his band members, people from his movies,
right?
And they would be invited to Elvis Week, and they would have conversations on Elvis.
Right.
And I've went to many of these, and they still have these conversations on Elvis. But the list of people that knew Elvis has gotten so small. So many people have passed away.
Right.
So they've got to continue with something. So, they're like, well, we don't have these Elvis people around anymore. Let's start using the ETAs as much as possible.
But I think it's starting to lose... what's the word? I don't even want to say.
And I noticed the ETAs don't just perform.
Yeah.
They've also become the hosts.
Right.
Of the events.
Yeah.
Like I see them at the events, like helping Angie Marchese with the memorabilia.
Yeah.
I see Dean Z, like he must work for Graceland.
Yeah.
Other than just a tribute artist.
Yeah.
Because I see him like moving Elvis's 68 comeback special jumpsuit.
Yeah.
He's like picking it up and putting it in a box. This is Dean Z we're talking about. Wow. So, man, wouldn't it be nice to be Dean Z?
Tell me about it. And he seemed like I said, he seemed like a really nice gentleman.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against them personally. It's just I don't want to go and see ETAs. I think I would just want to see the history, the artifacts, the pictures, of Elvis.
And there's so many places to go.
And just have his music playing, I think it's awesome. Like they should just have it on the streets,
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I love about
to see that. Like
it's so cool when you walk near Graceland.
Yeah.
Even at night.
Yeah.
Like we like to walk to the gate sometimes at night. And they always have Elvis's music playing.
Well, Adam, is this wrong to say that? And I don't know if you guys agree with. You guys don't have to agree with me. I'm not asking you guys to. Well, I guess I would prefer, like, for example, I'm going to use you as a guinea pig because you like to sing Elvis music. But like people like Adam, like fans, to go up, and I'm sure whoever's been to Elvis Week in the last, 20 years or whatever, you guys remember going in the tent and going up there and singing your favorite song. Like that's what I would like. I would appreciate more is to see regular people go up there and sing their heart out because this is their favorite song.
You don't have to be the best.
And you don't have to look
it's
like him.
It's just that you love Elvis and you love to sing Elvis.
Now that I can go and say, wow, it's going to be fun. Everybody's going to get to sing their song.
And maybe they still do have something like that, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't like online.
I haven't seen any videos. All I see is these ETAs. And like I said, they're all awesome, but it's like, what is this coming to?
And obviously they're making a lot of money.
They are.
Because you're not buying $2,500 jumpsuits.
No.
Every month.
Yeah.
Because these guys have all kinds of suits.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are making some money.
They're making money. Yep. Beth said today is the day Elvis's mother passed away. Is it today?
It is.
It is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the 14th.
Oh wow. Kathy said me and my hubby enjoyed your Johnny Cash video of his childhood home. Thanks for giving us a tour of it.
That was fun.
That was fun. Well, that's what we did, Kathy. We actually we had to go back because we weren't able to get.
When we went originally, we weren't really thinking at all about AM Vintage.
Well, because we had, again, the family.
We had family with us, so we only took photos. We didn't do any video.
Yeah.
So we were like, we really need to have some video of that house. So.
Hola, SK. Who else is in here
Hello,
was speaking in Spanish? Somebody else was speaking Spanish. ¿Quién más habla español? Kat? Is it Kat that spoke Spanish? I know I saw Kathy. No, it wasn't Kathy. It was SK and then somebody else. Plus, the winners don't ever look like each other, and they all supposed to look like Elvis, right? Aaliyah, I was emailing Danielle. She is so sweet. She is Billy and Joe's granddaughter. Do you guys watch EFM?
Oh, yeah.
Cousin Billy? Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
We watch it every once in a while. I mean,
Laura says she watches it as well.
I don't watch it as often as I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I check it out when I get a chance.
Oh, wow. David said you got to meet Danny Smith and
That's cool.
a couple of days ago at Marlowe. So are you still there, David, or are you gone? Are you still in Graceland right now?
David. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, because...
It's good to see you, buddy. I saw those photos.
Yeah.
I saw...
He's been here for a while. You've just been...
I have horrible eyesight.
I'm telling you,
when you say David, all of a sudden...
Remember I was calling him Dave?
Well, yeah, now I'm looking. I'm like, well, this is my buddy.
I'm talking to Dave.
No, I've known David for years.
David, yes.
Like, I met him in Memphis during Elvis Week, probably at least 15 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Lacey, what plans does everyone have to do in honor of Elvis this week? What plans does everyone have to do? I don't know. Do we have any plans for Elvis to, I don't know, commemorate him or?
Well, definitely tomorrow, we gotta it's gotta be a day full of Elvis. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, we're not watching Steel Magnolias or something. You know, clam bakes going on. Okay, you're not gonna be listening to ABBA's greatest hits tomorrow. Okay, it's Elvis. Aloha from Hawaii. Really? All night long. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. They said we go back and forth. I live a little over an hour from Memphis. Lucky you.
Yeah, David. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Is your mom in town right now?
Hi, Tracy. I was just thinking about you earlier. Then I was like, I don't see Tracy anymore. I don't see Wanda. I was naming names, and look, Tracy just popped up. You bring a smile to me, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. It's good to see you.
I wish you were there, Tracy. I did not see you last week for our experience at Graceland. So Mom's here and going back to the UK, I think Monday. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she lives in the UK.
She lives out there?
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, his mom is like a world traveler.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, she goes to some really cool places.
Beth said, I wonder what little Elvis would say to Elvis.
Oh, little Elvis? Yeah, I don't like to talk about.
I was sad that I didn't, he didn't meet up with me over there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hurt. Yeah. He has to have a good explanation for this.
Well, I hope you don't show up tonight. If some of you guys don't know, there's a little tiny Elvis that shows up in this house every once in a while.
During our live streams.
Yeah, he tries to hit on Maury.
Well, he's my.
He does hit on Maury.
He's my little boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Gonna watch the 68 special. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. Guess what you're gonna do for it? That's a nice way to honor him.
Do you guys live near each other, Lacey? Do you live near David? I noticed that you guys were all friends on Facebook.
Tracy says, "Hey, I'm retired and not on the computer all day anymore. Laugh out loud. That's good for you." But Tracy, I hope you make some time for us. We actually have some interesting news that we're going to be popping up for.
Yeah, we do.
We do have to let you guys know. Hopefully, you guys can give us your blessing on this one. We're hoping. But actually, one of our friends, obviously Mike, has been a real rock for us. He's been very supportive and very, I don't know.
Encouraging,
motivated. What's the word? Optimistic about where he sees AM Vintage, because sometimes I told you, Adam and I, sometimes we get discouraged. Obviously, when our videos don't go anywhere, people don't show up to the live. We have over 13,000 people, and we're like, where's everybody at?
Yeah, you got 13,000 subscribers, and 6 people show up to your live.
And not only that, we're gaining over 100 people a day. It seems like almost close to 100 people, and nobody shows up.
Right.
Something's got to be going on. What did Tracy says?
Real
Aaliyah,
We missed a few things right here.
That's to Aaliyah.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Yeah. I'm always stalking Lacey's post too. David says. That's Adam. Do you be stalking Lacey's or they just pop up? Do you see her post or you just?
Well, the posts that you like to click on the most, they pop up a lot.
They're recommended, right?
Yeah.
It's on your feed. Oh, yeah, I did not know Mari and Adam didn't like ETA's D and Z called me pretty and showered me with compliments that gave me a kiss on the cheek. Oh, how I wish it was Elvis instead. No,
I don't dislike them.
No.
I mean, I know a lot of them. Like D and Z is very talented.
Yeah.
You know.
No, like I said, Leah. No, sweetie, it's nothing personal with what they're doing. They do an awesome job. It's just I don't agree with the whole ETA thing. I just don't feel it's necessary to do that during Elvis Week. But again, everybody's got their own.
You know what? I don't mind when other people sing Elvis songs. I just don't like to see people act like they're acting like Elvis.
Yeah, they're dressing. They're taking that.
You know,
it's like they're.
Because I just prefer Elvis. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's all.
Yeah, like what are you trying to get?
I don't have anything against these guys.
No,
they make a living doing it.
They do. Obviously, they get paid well.
They got a job. Hold on. They got a job to do. And they do it, you know.
What did Tracy say? Miss you guys. I'll be in Memphis and Tupelo in the next few weeks. Oh, wow. You're going.
That's awesome. We wanted to go to Tupelo.
I wanted to go to Tupelo, yes.
Yeah, we wanted to go.
I also want to stop at Loretta Lynn's plantation.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I want to see it. I know I've seen it on TV when they do I think she did like one of her little. I think when they were interviewing her, she actually did like a tour around her home.
We need to go there. That's a little bit closer to Nashville, but we.
Yeah. Yes. You guys got to go and see that. Yes, definitely. What do y'all think about the Elvis AI songs? Have you heard the completed Poor Man's Gold?
No, I have not. I feel like man, I can't imagine they would be good.
That AI's got me.
I have not. I've heard some good AI of Elvis talking, but I've yet to hear any good singing Elvis AI. So it'd be interesting. If it sounded good.
I told you that they got me on yesterday. Tell them why they got me on the AI.
Oh, who was that?
Billy.
It was Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. Who was really good friends with Lisa Marie.
Yes.
We saw him at her funeral. But anyways, Mario was watching this video of Billy Corgan speaking fluent Spanish. And he was like, it sounded like he was from Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't even.
From the 90s, I'm like, when did he start?
She's like, it sounds like he's
fluent.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought, what did I miss?
It turns out it's AI.
That's how good it looked, you guys. So I got really.
Yeah.
I'm that gullible.
Yeah.
I'm
David,
gonna admit it.
David, do me a favor and send me a. If you could remember, David, send me a message, a private message about that song, so I could look it up.
Yeah.
Because I'll forget during the live.
Okay. Yeah.
The AI Elvis song.
Yes, please.
So send me a private message if you can.
It's so incredibly, I don't know, amazing how they get away with making this stuff up because.
Yeah. What did you think?
It tricked me.
What did you think, Dave?
Tracy said, "I'm with you on that." Probably with the ETAs, I'm assuming. Aaliyah, that is so cool that your family seems to be humble. Thank you for telling me. It's so cool. The birthplace is amazing. Yeah, I want to see Tupelo. So that's how I'm feeling too. They try so hard doing Elvis. I love the real Elvis. I agree, Lillian. SK says sometimes it just takes time or timing with something spontaneous that will pop up for an algorithm to push your channel. I agree with you, SK. It's very, like I said, very discouraging at times because we really put a lot of time in these videos where I tell them sometimes I feel like just putting anything up and see where it goes. But it's like
sometimes she'll say, you know what? Quit putting so much effort into these videos. She's so like, but
yeah, but we've been working on our videos quite I've been pushing them out.
Yeah.
I've been pushing the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. What have I been doing? Heartthrobs.
You've been doing it.
I've been doing it all.
You've been doing it
and
all.
I even did an Elvis one with Terry, like I said, with Terry.
Yeah.
Just to make Adam happy. I did an Elvis.
I'm like, Mari, it's Elvis week. Come
well,
on,
I
man.
did put him in the Heartthrobs too,
Yeah.
Obviously, I put him first.
You got to put him first.
He's Elvis, right? Thank you, SK, though. You're right. Tracy, I think AI Elvis is horrible. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hi, Mike. How you doing? We were just talking about you,
Hey,
Mike.
how's it going, Mike? Good
There's
to see you.
Mike, everybody. Joke to go. Also, you guys, you want to check out his... I know he's got a channel on... He does have a YouTube channel, but he also has one on TikTok. Has me cracking up.
Yeah, he's got great jokes.
Great jokes. I call them the dad jokes,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's awesome. So if you guys want to check him out, give him that support.
And he's just as funny in person.
Oh yeah.
So you start to think like, is this guy like?
Yeah.
Come on, is he this funny?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not all scripted.
Charismatic. No, his personality is there.
He is funny.
He's got that charisma. Does he have Riz?
He's got Riz.
He's got the Riz.
As the kids like to say,
Yes. Oh, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, and if you didn't see earlier, we do have the...
We did. I'm
drinking my coffee right now out of the mug.
We're showing them. I'm not using mine yet. I'm going to use it for a special occasion. I told Adam, I said, I'm not going to use mine yet. It's for the right episode, right program. We're going to be doing it. Yeah. So you came in just in time, right? Because we're about to announce something that you should already know because you're actually one of our rocks and our supporters that are kind of pushing us to do this.
Yeah. You want to just tell these?
Should we just want to tell everybody?
Just tell these fine folks out here what's going on, Mari.
All right, you guys. We've been planning this. We've been brainstorming this for the past couple of months, and
don't build it up too much because I don't want it to be like dun 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 womp womp. Like let's not build it up too much.
It's not. We're not building it up. We just want to make the announcement that we're trying to push ourselves out there more, and
we're gonna start.
Out.
We're gonna do a podcast.
So for those who aren't able to watch us and maybe just prefer to listen, it's gonna be a whole different kind of vibe. Though
we don't know what it's called yet.
No.
Right?
We have a name, but we're just gonna.
Do we have a name?
I thought we did.
We agreed on it.
We did. I thought we did.
Okay. Well, I sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it's set in stone. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe we shouldn't say.
So we have a name.
We do have a name.
Okay.
But yes, we've been talking to Mike. Obviously, when we met Mike, since Mike also has his own podcast.
Yeah. But let's. Can I ask Mike and everybody else a question though, real quick?
Yeah.
Because we were really kind of talking about this earlier. When you guys listen to a podcast on YouTube, do you prefer when there's a video and not just audio? Like, do you like to see the people talking? Or does that make a difference to you?
The reason why we asked you guys is because I actually used to follow, and God rest her soul, Shannon Doherty. I did listen to her podcast before, but I told Adam that I liked her style because, there was times where she would post herself talking. But then most of the time you don't see nothing. It's just the podcast. She just has a picture of herself and the title of what the podcast topic is about. So I told Adam, for me, does it really matter if you're looking at us or we're just talking? I mean, I
prefer to be able to see the people.
But we're not seeing. You're saying you're going to see me. But
well, I want to see the people talking to each. I don't just want to see a photo. I do listen to some podcasts where I'm just listening and there's. But if I had a choice, I would like to see them doing the podcast.
I guess the reason why I don't really care is because I don't think it makes a difference because we're not looking at the camera. Right. So it's not like they're going to be looking at our face. We're not going to be looking at the camera and I'm going to be talking to you. No. I'm looking at the camera. No. I'm going to be talking to you. So all you're going to see is the side of my face.
Sure. Some people like that.
I don't know about that, but you guys can give us your thoughts on that. I'm not sure. It's still in working progress, I guess. After watching short videos, Gus's fried chicken, tell me about it. Well, it's awesome.
It's got to be the best fried chicken I've ever had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But we want to do the podcast mainly. Well, we have reasons for that is because I told Adam that we do our live streams and we kind of joke around and stuff, and but in all seriousness, we do have a passion for things like I'm really into the retro stuff, and I was really into the Elvis and the history, and of course, we would want people to know exactly why we decided to do this channel and not just, I hate to say this, but focus on why we're always laughing and joking, and I think people, I don't know, for some reason I don't want people to think we're not serious about what we're doing on this channel when it comes to Elvis.
Right.
I don't know. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure.
Some people might think, that those AM vintage guys, they're just a bunch of jokesters over there.
Yeah, we're always laughing, cracking up.
Can't take those people seriously.
Which we do. We do comedy skits, but we do this because we love to do it as well. Obviously, we like to make ourselves laugh, but we want people to know that we are human and we can laugh at things, especially if it is funny. Elvis did it. So, but yeah, that's one of the things. But it, like I said, should be able to see the person or persons, allows the audience to feel closer to you. That is a very good point,
I think
Mike.
so.
Yes. Video if on YouTube, but of course audio only for audio podcast sites. Yes, like Spotify. I was thinking of uploading on Spotify.
Well, I would want them to be on both.
I do.
So I guess,
I guess you could just take the audio. Am I right, Mike? We could just do the audio if we're just doing it on Spotify. We can certainly just upload the audio from that video. And SK said the same thing. Video of YouTube, but
the podcast would be about just different things that we're passionate about, like Elvis.
Lacey said something that struck me. She says, I think there's an even number of people that like both ways. I agree with you, Lacey, because like I said, Adam's gonna laugh at this, but I listen to the paranormal podcast, and I like to hear things because I imagine how it is, how it's scary. People like to visualize, I guess. Well, and I'm not watching them.
Well, there's some people that like to work out and listen to the podcast.
But it could be too that they're good at describing things.
Sure.
Because what about if we're not good at describing them? People are like, "Oh, these people are so boring,"
Yeah. But
so in other words, they're very descriptive. Is what I like.
Well, yeah.
Are we very descriptive? Can we be descriptive?
We're gonna have to be. But people listen in their cars, so I get that. You're not always watching. So.
Tyler said, "What is the podcast about?" You want to tell him?
Well,
you got ideas?
Well, it's just it's about what we're into.
Obviously, what we're into.
So Elvis. Maybe one podcast might be about just dissecting a specific album or a specific movie.
Or a decade. Like or a year. Not a decade, but maybe a year if we decide what movies were going on during that time. What artists were out.
Sure.
Because I like the 80s. This is just an example. But also, like, if he's going to pick a certain rock icon, if we're just going to talk about Elvis, he could talk. There's so much you could say about Elvis. Like, why did you get into Elvis? Why is he the icon that you're most favorite to? Things like that are catered to. But I think it doesn't really matter. A lot of people just like to hear experiences too. I think Adam's experiences is
talking about going to Memphis,
Elvis
and
how you
Week.
Started collecting, and the point of all this, Adam. Sometimes too, I wonder with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like, where does the end go here? Some people are just going to keep collecting.
What is the point? Yeah.
Right? But not only that, I think you could do a lot of topics. For us, we could even talk about Sun Record. We love Sun Records, and talk about what, artists were there during what years, what came out of Sun Records.
Or Stax Records. Or the American Sound Studio, or just, there's so many different subjects that we find interesting that we could just talk about.
Yeah. And also, talking about Elvis Week experiences. A lot of people, there's so many good things and bad things that come out of that. I think, but most of the time, I think people get a good experience coming out of that, regardless of the ETAs and all that. Because you're seeing, like you said, you like to see people, other fans, and connect with them.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're trying to do is build that connection with everybody.
Yeah. Speaking about building connections with other people, we did a live a while back where we got to interview Gina.
Yes.
From Australia, who's a huge Elvis fan. She has a channel that Patrick Hat's Place for Elvis fans. But that was a lot of fun doing that.
We do.
We'd like to do that more often.
Interviewing people
for our lives.
Yeah.
I don't know so much if we would do that for a podcast, but definitely for our lives.
Well, it would be good for a podcast if we get actually.
We talked about Lacey. We talked about it would be fun to interview you.
We were hoping to reach out to you, Lacey, if you're interested, because I think
you've got some good stories.
Stories would be excellent for our channel to talk about.
Yeah. Just maybe talking about the day you got to interview Lisa Marie or something like that.
For sure.
So think about it, Lacey. That would be fun. Or wouldn't it be great to interview one day to get Lacey and Rockin' Luke in the same interview?
Yeah.
The rockin' couple.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
So
that says Lillian said I like to see the person who's talking on the video. It's more better.
Yeah.
That's good, Lillian. Thank you so much for your feedback. Like I said, we would do both. Laura says the podcasts I listen to are mainly audio. Yes, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to be more, I guess, open to
I feel
the
like
fact that
we should. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No. I lose train of thought. I think we're trying to branch out to see what works better. Whether we get more hits on Spotify or if we're going to get more hits on YouTube, we don't know.
I feel like it's nice to just record it and put it put the audio on Spotify and then just put the full video on YouTube.
Right.
Have them up in both places.
Yeah.
So you can listen to it in one place or you can watch it in the other.
Yeah. So mainly our podcast, you guys, we really want to just connect with the audience and share our knowledge, whether they're, including experiences of our own with that, but also to see the seriousness that we do have for this channel and why we want it to grow and why it's so important to keep the past alive. I keep saying that. Sounds so cliche, but it's nice to know that there's other people that are still interested in learning about the past. And we have new followers that are probably like early 20s that are following us. And that's, to me, that's so awesome that we're able to reach that type of audience.
When we have viewers that are in their 20s, I think, man, we're still cool.
We're still okay.
No, we haven't lost it yet, Mari.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
we're not the has-beens yet.
Yeah, we're still the cool guys.
We're still there,
right?
guys. So it's important to keep that. And like I said, getting that connection to you guys, and also just sharing some cool, experiences and topics, and especially for those who have the same interests as we do when it comes to retro. I mean, who doesn't want to talk about 80s movies, or who's not interested in 80s movies or whatever, or even Elvis concerts, doing reviews. I think there's a lot of things that we can talk about during the podcast that would be interesting to
what's
share.
Interesting that I was listening to right before this live, I was listening to the Elvis Talking album where the whole album is just Elvis talking. There's no songs on it.
Yeah.
And I love the one part. I don't know why I'm bringing this up right now, but Elvis is talking about he's at the casino. I mean, he's in Vegas at the International, I think.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the people that run the casino. He's like, they don't want us to go on for more than 45 minutes or an hour, And the audience is like, oh, boo, boo, oh. And Elvis says, hold on. Oh, I just want to say, we don't care what they like. I love when Elvis did that voice, that when he would do that, I just want to say.
It sounds like, we know.
Oh, rumors flying around, floating around.
Somebody, David just said, I don't pay attention to rumors.
Yes, I don't pay attention to rumors. I don't pay attention to movie magazines. I don't read them because they're all junk.
Do you remember when you were doing that when we were driving?
I was doing this when we were driving, and I was also trying to give her directions. She was driving at the time. And I was doing that Elvis speech. And I didn't want to stop the speech, but I wanted her to turn. So I kept doing the speech, and I started going like this, like, and she's like, I thought she didn't turn. She kept going straight. And I'm like, Mari, you were supposed to turn. And she's like, oh, I thought that was part of the speech.
I thought he was doing Elvis.
I'm like, no, Elvis didn't.
You know how you're always doing your moves, and Elvis has left the building.
That's when Elvis was leaving the stage, and he would.
I'm sorry. That's what I thought you were doing.
But no. In all seriousness, real quick.
Oh gosh.
Just rumors flying around. Hotel employees, Jack, bellboys, maids, the freaks that carry your luggage up to your room.
Oh gosh.
And, just
you guys,
floating
I
around.
think
That's
I
all.
hear this like more than 3 times a week. I think I already got the speech memorized. Lillian said maybe you could bring little Elvis on the podcast. That would be cute. We could have a little segment where he comes on.
He's gonna ruin the podcast too.
Yeah. Oh, David. Let's see, who else am I missing? So I feel like I'm missing. I like watching because I like feeling like I'm in the podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree, Lacey. You're starting to persuade me, you guys. You're doing great, Mari and Adam. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Mike, you're also. Mike's really sweet. I'm telling you.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
I like video, seeing the people talking. Okay, yeah. But see, I'm worried about that, Kathy, because like I was telling Adam, it's like, it's not really about looking at us. It's just about, obviously we're not there. We're not putting on a fashion show, right? We're not there.
Yeah, but I feel like
guess,
we kill 2 birds with 1 stone because we get to
Yeah.
upload a video onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And people do. Some people do like to watch.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just, because I'm very visual, but maybe I'm just getting the whole idea wrong, because I feel like a podcast, you're just listening. You're not really caring if the person's wearing PJs or what she looks like or what he looks like.
No, that is true, but
Because
nowadays a lot of the podcasts are recorded.
Yeah.
Because like I said, people do like to watch. All these voyeurs out here just out, they're like out the window just watching. They want to see what's in there, Mari.
You're right. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm getting persuaded. Hi, Rick. How you doing? So looking at the earlier chat, the Smiths, Lisa stayed close to Patsy Presley, and she's also a Smith. Gladys was her aunt.
Yeah, I saw Patsy Presley. I saw in a video where they had Christmas at Graceland.
Yeah.
And Lisa Marie and Priscilla and all kinds of, and Patsy was there. Yeah.
Lacey's mentioning that podcast we were listening to. I like those Elvis Girls podcasts.
Oh yeah, those Elvis Girls.
Yes.
Okay.
You like the format on that one?
Yeah.
I did too.
We just listened to it the other day, right?
We do like the format, yes. Beth said, we enjoy seeing you guys laugh and having fun. We know you love Elvis and vintage things. People need to relax.
Thank you.
Thank you
very
so
much.
Beth. Yeah.
Real quick, Mari. I don't know how long we're going to go on this, but we wanted to do like a walk around kind of thing.
We do. Yeah.
Should we start that coming up soon?
Yep.
We're going to take a little walk around.
Well, let me get everybody's answers.
Yeah, she can.
Can't imagine how much Elvis Week is going to be for the 50th anniversary.
I do want to go to the 50th. I like to go to the big numbers. I was at the 20th, the 25th, the 30th, the 35th. I like to go to all the big ones. So
yeah, SK said definitely good to have a niche, which you do. You think we have a good niche? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
You guys think we have a good niche? Thank you, SK. Do you really think so,
when
SK?
you say we have a niche, it kind of reminds me.
You tell me. What do you think our niche is?
It kind of reminds me when Elvis was like.
I want to get your feedback on that. What is our niche? What do you guys perceive it as? Because we can say it's one thing, right? Yeah. But then maybe you guys see it a different way. What do you guys see as our niche? Is it something closer to... And then do we have that balance? I guess that's what I'm worried about, Adam, is do we have that balance between the Elvis, Jerry Lee, Johnny Cash, that kind of vibe, and then
balance
with
the
we 80s.
We juggle.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Mike said, my godson and I typically devote our podcast to a number of subjects per episode, and sometimes we I isolate on one or two topics. Good to know. That's what we've been talking about. Yep. Well, we did. Oh my God, we got a lot of people. Maybe you could show your Elvis stuff on the podcast. Show the album cover, please. Which one?
Which one? Show the album cover.
Show the album cover.
We'll show any album cover. Just tell us.
Aaliyah said, I can confirm you're cool. Thank you, Aaliyah. Mike said, your shorts are excellent and your long forms are terrific. Thank you so much, Mike. Always kind. I've done the same with Mom and her boyfriend in the car. Laugh loud. I'll go off on rants and add things to it. Yeah, believe me, he does the same thing. Laugh loud. I'll be like, that's dangerous to my family, my friend, my doctor, my lawyer, my dentist, my first cousin's ex-wife. Oh my God. He can't turn left. SK, when you guys were at Elvis' hometown, do they sell Elvis coffee?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah, I saw some Elvis coffee.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I saw it, but
yeah.
Probably on Beale Street is where I saw it.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Keep like the third time already. Keep seeing the same message.
About what we got a couple weeks ago? What, about the cat?
Probably. All right, if you guys must know.
What time is it?
It's only what we need. We're a good time right now.
Yeah, but I mean, how late is it?
What time is it, you guys? I don't want anybody to fall asleep.
I want to make sure people aren't up too late.
Yeah.
People need to go to bed.
Some people need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people on the live need to go to bed.
Yeah. Bud
needs to stop.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that should have been in bed at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, bud.
We said 10 o'clock. SK, we love looking at us too. Some people have faces made for radio. You have faces for TV video, but can do both.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Frederick, Patsy's son is the head of maintenance at Graceland.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Wow. He has like the best job ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always said I wanted to do like the cut the lawn at Graceland.
Well, we heard some stories though.
Put me on a lawnmower and just
remember, you're not supposed to be a fan. You can't work near the.
Well, yeah.
You can't work near the property.
Well, I'll pretend when they interview me and they ask about Elvis,
Yeah, with your tattoos, really?
I'll cover them up.
You put some.
I'll cover them up, and then they'll say like, "Oh, so what do you think about Elvis?"
Can't stand him.
No, I won't say that.
What are you gonna say?
I'll be like,
can't like him.
I'll be like, Elvis who? Elvis, what is the Elvis? I'd be like, Elvis?
You'd be like, yeah, Elvis Costello.
Oh, I've heard of that guy, Elvis Costello. He's a singer, right? He sings that song Allison.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then they'll hire me.
It says, you have a passion for all things vintage.
Yeah.
That's Ed said. Thank
you,
Ed. We do. Beth said the talking album cover.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, SK. I'm trying to get through you guys. Once we get to your comments, you guys, we're going to be showing you guys some stuff. Your niche is everything. Elvis 80s music and retro movies and earlier music. Your niche is everything cool that we love. And the kids of today should know about it. They don't. If they don't. Thank you, SK. Sweet. You know what, SK? I know you're young, SK. You're going to be one of our ambassadors. He's going to be one of our ambassadors for AM Vintage. Thank you so much for the time, Lillian. I'm going to be sad when y'all leave. We're leaving? No, we're going to be back though earlier.
We always come back.
Always come back. I'll be back. What is that?
AM Vintage has left the building.
Aaliyah said we're Elvis parents. That's how it feels. Too early. Did you all pre-order Riley and Lisa Marie's memoir? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Wait a second. We're watching what is it? Nun 1 and 2. Transformers, Rise of the Beast. Man, you watch a lot of stuff, huh?
Hey, are you watching the Transformers and AM Vintage at the same time?
Oh, yeah, you guys showed us. Did you show everybody? We got to show it, right?
Yeah.
You guys got to see it?
Hey, man, we found this at Walmart in Memphis.
And you thought it was everywhere because I looked at Walmart and I did not see it.
You didn't see it?
I find it out here.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So if you're in Memphis and you go to Walmart,
you can get that.
It's like $7. Yeah. It totally reminded us of Elvis.
Yeah.
So
Beth said thank you. She has to find one of those.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty cool. Well, you guys ready for some? Or did we miss anything? Did we forget to say anything? If we did, we'll probably remember. Yeah. But I think we caught up with everything. We did talk about the pros and cons. We did talk about the ETAs, although a lot of people like the ETAs.
Yeah. Oh, David wants me to send the pillow when I send the contents of the wallet.
Go send that when you send the contents of your wallet.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because I said my wallet is so thick and full of stuff, and he's like, "Well, just send me all the paper with the old presidents on it."
Yeah, it's not what you think. It's full of just probably receipts.
It's full of junk.
Or probably what?
Expired
bills.
Bills.
The stubs there.
Expired gift cards that have like $2 left on them.
There's no money. Trust me. I would be holding that if it was.
There's a Visa gift card with like $1.98 on it.
And William said that they don't have it in his Walmart, Louisiana.
Oh man.
SK says sweet TCB style lightning bolt from Walmart. I know. It's cool.
It's cool, yeah.
My favorite Elvis movie is The Trouble with Girls. That's a cool
good one.
Movie, yes.
Yeah, we watched that one a while back.
Aaliyah, I don't know if you're getting, but we started doing those movie reviews. If you ever get a chance to look for our playlist, we do Elvis movie reviews. Well, we've been slacking. Not
the last movie we watched, we didn't review yet.
Actually, watched 2 of them.
Well, we watched Viva Las Vegas.
And the other one, Speedway. Was it Speedway?
No, we did review Speedway.
Did we?
With Nancy Sinatra.
There's another one then.
Well,
we'll
get it. We'll figure it out.
Well, anyway, so I know we lose track of things that we talk about. Yeah, if you get a chance, we did some reviews on it. And you might like them, you might not, but yeah if you're.
Hey, William says his sideburns are coming back in.
Oh, we got to see a pic of that.
Hey, William, man, you need to grow some of them mutton chops.
Yeah.
Them giant ones, like the late '70s Elvis chops. When I was younger, I tried to grow sideburns.
Yeah.
That would come to a point right here. They would be like almost touch at the chin. You know what I mean?
So it's kind of like what do you call those little bonnets?
Yeah. There was a guy that did tours at Sun Studio back in the 90s.
Yeah.
His name was El Dorado Del Rey. I think that was his name. And he had the biggest sideburns I've ever seen in my life. But anyways.
Oh gosh, what
you want to tour this house?
Yeah, Mike. Let's read the last 2 cons, Mike.
That's it. Oh, it just moved.
Didn't move.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Oh, Mike says, Miss Mari, don't wear yourselves attempting to find the perfect podcast format. Find an idea you're comfortable with and just run up with it. I promise in time you both will find your comfort zone. Yeah. You know what, Mike? We've seen we've seen a few podcasts, and I told them some of them are just going on live, like just recording themselves talking. So, I mean, it doesn't look like it's rocket science, but I don't want to be like those people that just
have nothing to say.
Not only that, but the background, they just have there's nothing on the wall. It looks like it's kind of like this. But with, just pretend that this is not up, none of this exists, and you're just looking at this background.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what am I watching? Just the man talking. I don't want to be that person, I guess, is what I'm saying. It might be too boring. I don't know.
You want to put on a good show.
And I want them to be able to see the background and see, wow, in case if they find me boring, at least they could see something they like in the background. I don't know. But thank you so much, Mike, for the support, as always. I've seen your reviews, but not for that movie. I'll check it out. Thank you so much. I don't think we've done. Did we do that movie or not?
Which one?
The one that she mentioned. What was it that she said? What was it? Girls, something girls. Was it girls? Something girls.
We did.
Trouble with Girls. Did we do Trouble?
The Trouble with Girls we did do. I think. Didn't we?
I thought we did.
Oh, no.
No, it was.
No, we did not do The Trouble with Girls.
That's with the. What's her? Fabre? What's her name?
The Trouble with Girls is with Daphne Coleman and Elvis, and it's Chautauqua. It's where Elvis is the main guy with this thing called Chautauqua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this big festival that comes to town.
Let's send more pics. He said he sent more pics. Okay. Riley went to see the movie True Romance over the weekend, 1993 with Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette. guess Elvis features a lot in the plot.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, never saw it. Yeah, you gotta check it out. I can't remember it, but it does.
Christian Slater in that movie, he loves Elvis.
Green screen.
And yeah.
Yeah. It is a green screen. It probably is a green screen. You're right. Is there a channel on YouTube where you can see Elvis Week? Oh.
I would imagine that they would make you pay for that. Maybe that's included in the where they do the virtual Elvis Week.
Really?
Well, I don't know what virtual Elvis Week is actually, but maybe they have a lot of stuff recorded that you get to watch.
Oh, that's right. It could be on their main website.
Yeah.
You know how they usually you know how churches they have like their live podcast. Not what is it, live? It's not podcast. What is it called? Just the live streaming.
Sure.
They usually do that.
But I see a lot of people, I don't know if you're on Facebook. Well, you are on Facebook.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that post, you know.
Yeah.
I see there's a lot of pool parties going on at the Days Inn at Graceland. Yeah. So, you know.
James said, thanks for writing my name on the wall the other day. Meant the world to me.
Oh, you're welcome. We were glad we could do it for you.
You're so welcome. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. William, I got the True Romance excellent movie and cool soundtrack. Charlie Sexton got a cool song in the movie. As always. And then, of course, you didn't mention your favorite. We're always waiting for him to...
The Stray Cats?
The Stray Cats.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to get up?
Let's do this.
Just move. All right, guys.
You want to grab the
yes.
stick?
Okay. What are we going to be looking at first?
It's going to be shaky for a second because we're going to attach. Do you want to attach it to this?
Yeah. You're on camera.
I'm on camera. Oh,
you're on camera now.
Oh, my goodness.
You're going to do your legs?
Should I?
I don't know.
Hold on, man. My legs are getting a little wild right now, Maury. Hold on.
Let's see. Don't break anything. Don't break anything. Oh.
Hold on. Oh. Get down, man. Get down. Hold on, man. Hold on. It's the end of the show. It's the end of the show.
Oh, gosh, you guys.
End of the show, man.
Really?
I'm going out, and I'm going to go this way.
It's going to go out.
I never did put on my Elvis socks.
Lillian said, hey, Adam and Mari, did you guys write? Yes, Lillian. I did, sweetie. And we also took a picture of it.
Oh, there's an ant.
I see a little ant.
There's an ant.
Lillian, we took a picture of it, and I think I posted it on the community page, so you can actually go check it out.
Yeah, I got it.
So if you find our channel, go to the community tab, and I did post some pictures for a few of you that we didn't get to write your name that same day, but Adam went the next morning. So
check out these socks, Maury. What do you think?
What do you guys think about Elvis socks? Hey, you guys, these are the ones that we found at the
dollar
store.
Yeah.
Now look.
These things, what are they? $1.25?
Yep.
$1.50?
$1.50.
You can't go wrong with that, right? Do we want the stick?
Yes, we do. Rick said it was an outdoor showing they call Chespia in LA. They show old movies. Riley was there with friends. Nice.
Okay,
that's pretty cool, Fred.
Let's see if I can attach this thing.
The Ricks.
Uh-oh. We lost you guys for a minute.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, Rick, thank you so much for sharing that information with Riley, as always.